Hi, my name is Julia Robinson, and I was a member of the General Convention Official Youth Presence Class of 2012. So, my highlights for convention, it's really hard to pick because it was an amazing experience overall, but I'd have to say that my absolute favorite moment of all of convention was the Integrity Eucharist. It was the day that the bill regarding transgendered people passed, and Bishop Dean Robinson spoke, and he talked all about how um, transgendered people take on a completely different journey that we don't understand, can't understand, and we need to stop acting like we do. It was just so enlightening. And then, actually, on the way back to our hotel from that, we ended up crossing the street with Barbara Harris, and so I got to meet her, kind of. She was in a really big hurry, so she sped off on her little motor scooter, but it was really cool. Those are two of my heroes. Another highlight was when the structure bill passed in the House of Deputies. So afterwards, we all stood up and we sang the hymn, "Sing a new church and to be," that one, and it was so perfect, and I love that hymn. Um, and I'm so honored to have been a part of the beginning of a creation of a new church. And then also when the "I will bless you and you will be a blessing" resolution passed, just because it had some trouble on the floor. It seemed like people were kind of trying to slow it down, and it didn't look like we were gonna get to find out that day. But then in the very last couple minutes of the session, Bonnie Anderson, president of the House of Deputies, announced that it had passed. Also, some friends of mine, well, a friend of mine, with help from another member of OIP, but she mostly wrote it, Ariana. She wrote her own resolution about getting undocumented uh, kids scholarships to go to school, and it ended up passing. And that was just a huge moment for all of us, just watching one of our own having succeeded like that. She's a great person. Um, she worked really, really hard, and we all watched her work really hard and really want it. Um, and it's a great resolution also. We got to meet the presiding bishop, which was super cool, and she challenged us to challenge our elders, or instructed us to challenge our elders. That stuck with me. Getting to go to the House of Bishops and see just like the full range of convention, the difference between the House of Deputies and the House of Bishops. We got to go while Nora and Patrick, two members of OYP, presented to the House of Bishops. When Gay was elected to be president of the House of Deputies, I personally have huge Diocese of Ohio pride. I'm proud of where I come from, and I'm proud of everyone and how much we achieved at convention. It was great. First of all, just how positive the environment really was. Just how much everyone was trying to just like honor Christ and be a good Christian. And then second of all, how I felt sort of once I got home. You know, like usually after youth events, there's this period. Usually it's like Monday morning at school where you just kind of want to like have your hoodie on and like not talk to anyone and like just be with your church friends because it was such an amazing weekend, and it's like school just doesn't compare. But convention, I got home and I really didn't feel that way. You know, like I missed my friends from convention, and I missed that environment. But I really wanted to go out and like tell everyone, and like do things. You know, so there wasn't like the antisocial period afterward. At convention, I really learned that I love being an Episcopalian. And you know, I think I had said that before. Like, I love the Diocese of Ohio, and I love being Episcopalian, and I did. But it's all so much clearer to me now, like how to love being an Episcopalian and why I love it so much. You know, because we like the dedication to welcoming everyone. Like, I feel very inspired to be an Episcopalian after convention. I'd first of all just like to thank Father Brian for nominating me to be official youth presence, and my Christchurch family for assisting me down my entire faith journey. I'd also like to thank the entire Ohio deputation and Bishop Mark for inviting me to deputation meetings and helping me so much get ready for convention. I couldn't have done it without you guys. And I'd lastly like to thank Vincent and all the youth ministers in the diocese. You know, I'm so positive that I wouldn't have been official youth president, and I wouldn't even be the person that I am if it wasn't for all the youth events that I've been to that have been made possible by people who work so hard for the youth in the Diocese of Ohio. Happening and DYE and SYG are so important to all of us. We get to be together and we get to learn so much about ourselves. It's so important. And I apologize that this video is not under 5 minutes. I really tried, but I'm not a concise person. And I also want to apologize that I'm not there with you. I'm probably somewhere in Belgium doing stuff. I wish I could be in both places. But thank you so much for watching, and I am sure that I will get to see all of you sooner rather than later.